Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. My name is Nikki Kirk and today I'm going out sourcing in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it is real hot already. It's like 90 today, but it feels like 100, so this will be interesting. It's meltable season because it's summertime. Yeah. So I've been selling on Amazon for 8 years now. I'm also going to be sourcing for Walmart, but I'm not really going to be talking about that in this video because I've only been sourcing for Walmart about 5 or 6 months, and I've only been selling on Walmart for about a year. The first 6 months I was just trying to figure out Walmart and getting rid of all my old dead stock from Amazon that I couldn't sell anymore. So that's also a great outlet if you want to get into that. But anyways, so I am going to share all the tips, whatever I find. I haven't been sourcing in a while. I just got back from 3 weeks of vacation, then took another week off. Yeah. Oh, also, if you do sell on Walmart and you want to come, there is a Sellers Summit in Omaha, Nebraska. I will be on a panel speaking there, so you can check that out. I will drop the link and everything right here if you want to be there and come hang out in Omaha. I think I'll be there 3 days. I'll be there for the whole event, so I'm excited. I haven't been to Nebraska in a while. I can't remember when I was there. Maybe like 21, 20. Anyways, all right, let's head to Tulsa and see what we find. Okay, so my first stop was TJ Maxx. I forgot I was going to tell you where I was going in the beginning. My next stop is Ollie's. Then I'm going to, I think I want to try, not Pop Mart. That's the little boo-boo stuff. What is that store? Pop something. Anyways, my camera makes me look white and then tan again and then white. I cannot think of the store. It's not Pop Mart. It's Pop something, the purple one from Dollar General. Anyways, I even did a video on it, but I'm blanking on the name at the moment. Then I'm gonna go there, and there is a Gabe's now that's opened in Tulsa. I haven't seen a Gabe since I used to be RVing around because there wasn't any here, so I'm excited to check that out. From the BOLO group, I've heard that there is some really good deals on some items, so I'm excited to see that. So also, while I'm on it, so the BOLO group is still there. I'll be doing another Q4 one this year, but if you want the year-round BOLO group, it's a month-to-month group. I would love to have you join. There is a special going on right now, so you can save money when you join, and that price will be the price of your membership for the life of your membership, however long you want to be there. We do giveaways. We do once a month, like live hangouts over Zoom and chat, all things Amazon that's going on. So I would love to have you in the BOLO group. You can go to yoursellingguide.com/BOLO to join. Okay, so TJ Maxx, let me get to my notes. The first thing I noticed was how much Neutrogena was there, because now that most sellers, I can still sell it thankfully at the moment because I did get a bunch of Neutrogena while I was in there, but it's just funny how you see it everywhere, right? Everything that becomes gated, we now see it. There's a ton of it, so you just see how much was there, and maybe that you missed because another seller got it before you. Anyways, So I got some Neutrogena stuff. It's also crazy how even the people who can still sell it are still price tanking. Like, apparently we're just never gonna learn. I'm kind of sick of talking about it, but yeah, it's definitely frustrating, and it doesn't need to be. Oh, my next note was talking about price tanking some more. So this First Aid Beauty product, it is already, you can see penny dropping, tanking in price, and this brand issues randomly IPs. So I think I have gotten one. I know people in the Bolo group over the years have gotten them. It's just like special listings if they decide to enforce it on that listing or not. So there's that part of it, but it's also like one of the few beauty brands that is still ungated for, I think, most people, and we're still price tanking. Like, this is literally how we got into this huge crackdown that we are in, because brands have value, and when you tank the price, you degrade the brand's value, and so the brands have pushed back on Amazon and now cracked down, and Amazon's cracking down, and I guess we're never gonna learn. Anyways, so if you watching this, hopefully you're not a price tanker, and if you are a price tanker and you want to keep selling on Amazon, I would just consider maybe not tanking the price, because all those brands are eventually gonna gate it if it keeps happening. Another IP alert. So this M3 retainer, I didn't even notice it at first when I was scanning this aisle, and then I saw it at the bottom. I was like, oh, I gotta let you know. So it was shared in the Bolo, I think, last summer, and so we all got it, and then we all got IPs on it, and then it got shared again a couple months later because like there was multiple sellers on it again, but then that brand is going to issue more IPs. So this is just your friendly notice that don't sell this retainer cleaner even if you see it. The most frustrating part of that TJ Maxx was that they had price stickers over every single UPC, almost every single product, which is annoying in itself for Amazon, but makes Walmart almost impossible to scan. So I didn't do a whole lot of Walmart sourcing there, but at Ollie's I do plan to do some Walmart sourcing. But yeah, when that UPC, it's just real frustrating. Real quickly, even though I said I wasn't going to talk about Walmart, for those of you who sell on both platforms, how do you source for Walmart? I would love to know, because at the moment I do both, like, so that it takes, if you watch my past videos, I used to be able to source like, I don't know, 10, 11 stores in a day, and go fast. And now, because I'm doing both, switching between both, and Walmart is way more cumbersome to source for, it takes forever. I'm in stores for so much longer, so it's literally like 4 or 5 stores a day, where I used to do a whole bunch. So I would love to know. Comment, please. Let me know, how do you source both at once? Do you have a system, or do you just say, okay, this day I'm sourcing Walmart for Walmart, and then you go back to the store the next day for Amazon? I would love to know, because I feel like I'm winging it and kind of all over the place, and then when I get home I have to like separate the stuff, and I don't really have a good system in place yet. So if you do, I'd love to know. Last thing, or 2 more things, I guess, on TJ Maxx. So here's a bonus Bolo. It makes $3, a little over $3, and it costs $2.99, so $3. So that, I only found one of them. I did look for more of them, but just a bonus Bolo for you. And Halloween is already appearing. I was at Costco yesterday just for personal shopping, and there was already like the big skeletons out. There's already some Halloween popping up here at TJ Maxx already, and you might have also noticed, like at Target and other stores, there's already clearancing out all the summer stuff, even though summer literally just started like 5 days ago. So it's a great opportunity to get cheaper price on stuff, because it's hot everywhere, right? And summer is gonna last, from some places it can go all the way to October, still, you know, needing pool stuff and all that kind of stuff. So definitely keep those seasonal items in the back of your mind. I am gonna go into Ollie's, I'm gonna see what we find, and then I'm gonna go to, not Pop Source, Pop something. Yep, that's where I'm going. And I will know the name of it as soon as I Google it. It's PopShelf. I googled it. I don't know why that word was eluding me. Anyways, so Ollie's was good. I didn't actually source a lot for Walmart. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm just feeling stick with one thing because I'm already doing two things, filming this video and sourcing for Amazon. Anywho, one thing I wanted to talk about was the transparency code. So I don't think I've ever really talked about it, but here's what they actually look like. What's happening is that brands are using it as ways around gating. So they'll say their products have transparency code and pay for the codes and enable it in Amazon and all that kind of thing. But the products don't actually have it. So this is an example, this aqua beach mat, whatever, pool thing. You can see on the box there's no transparency code at all. So it's like a roundabout way that brands are doing it. So if you actually are partnering or working with the brand, then they can give you the codes you need for Amazon and all that. But as retail arbitrage sellers, we don't have that. And so if you ever see that, that's what it is. If you do see the actual code, usually you just need to provide 5 to 10. It depends on, it's kind of almost like ungating. And there's a free transparency app that you can download and scan the QR codes and get the codes and provide those to Amazon. But like I first started seeing it on spices and I'm like, this $2 spice does not have a transparency code. And so that's when I first started to notice it about 1.5 years ago, but it's happening more and more now. Also, when you see it happen, it's usually when Amazon app takes you out to go to the desktop version. That's when you know something different's happening. It's not just on auto approve, which so exciting. I did get auto approved in a couple of things. The first one was these Albaros, whatever, these delicious gummy bears. I actually got approved in that brand, and there's a lot of them here at Ollie's. And I just got some for myself to eat too. But yeah, I also was auto ungated in Finish dishwashing soaps, pods, whatever those things are. And this one looked like it was going to make money, but then after I got auto ungated and did all the math, it didn't. So yeah. And then here's a bonus one that I shared as a bonus bolo in the bolo group. It was another auto ungating one. I'm not showing it to you obviously because I shared it in the bolo group. But I did want to talk about, like, so in the bolo group, it still is the normal $5 minimum profit. But then we also have bonus bolos where you can share like things that are on clearance, things that Amazon's also selling, things that you're gated in, things that make less than $5, or if they're on the clearance aisle, and so, or clearance shelf, clearance price, whatever, you know what I mean, if they're on clearance. So what happens is you share your normal bolo, and then if you share extra bolos, either regular normal bolos, valid bolos, or if you share bonus bolos, there's every month a giveaway of $200 PayPal cash. So that's going to be happening in July. Again, there's a bunch of different like perks of inside the bolo group, but the main one is really, I mean, there's the leads obviously, but the main one is just having other people, other sellers who get it, to talk to and ask questions. And it's a really great community of sellers. So I would love to have you join. They had a lot of Dove. I cleared out the Pantene last time I was there, but they did have some that still doesn't make money yet. But then they also had a brand that I had bought it because it was shared in the bolo group, I want to say almost 1.5 years ago now. And then it was at one store, and then it ended up at Ollie's, so it tanked really fast, as things do. And then it's been there for a while, and I saw it again, so I was like, well, let me just scan it again. And it's actually bounced back, so I was able to get some this time. And then there's other, like, so I can't sell Dove men, but I can sell Dove women stuff. So this is a perfect example. This Dove men's body wash, look at the price. Like, it's got a really good price and would make a profit. I'm gated in it, but I just wanted to show, like, yes, this new gated thing is super annoying, but there are some brands that if you see them a lot at retail arbitrage, maybe you want to just go ahead and place that 200, 300, whatever unit order for them so that you can ungate it, because when there's all this less competition, the prices are a lot nicer and profitable. So it might just be worth it to get ungated. So yes, it sucks and it's annoying and it's going to be a one-time cost to get ungated, but it might just be worth it for your business, because those gated brands, you can see them when you scan, do make profit because there's a lot less competition. Here is a couple other finds that I grabbed at Ollie's, obviously blurred. But I did just want to say I have the newest iPhone, which I think is a 16, whatever the one that came out last year. I don't have, there'll be a new one this year. It scans just fine in the Amazon app now. It did have issues at first when I got it last year, but it's been fine lately. I think there was some kind of update. What's weird is the Scoutify app actually is getting worse to scan with. So I've had no problems with Amazon. So if you're thinking about upgrading your phone, I think the iPhone, that whole thing is over and the Amazon app scans fine now. It was just at the point where I was like, you know what? I have to, even if it's going to be hard to scan, I have to upgrade because my phone was, I think, like a 13 or something that was just starting to act up. But anyways, I am at PopShelf. I'm going to go inside and see, and then I'm going to head over to Gabe's and hopefully find the BOLOs that were shared or that talked about. It actually wasn't like shared, it was just talked about. So it's like a category. Anyways, so then I'm going to go to Gabe's and I will check back in when I'm done there and see how the day went. Okay, so I just was about to go to Gabe's and then I was like, put it in the Google Maps and it didn't show up yet. And then I was like, wait a second, it's brand new because it used to be another place. So I looked, when is it open? And it doesn't open until this weekend. So I guess I'm not going there until next week, which sucks because I was kind of looking forward to that. So there's like a Kohl's and Target and I'll probably hit up those. But I just wanted to talk about PopShelf and basically end this video because your girl's getting tired. So PopShelf, they weren't having any clearance, which when they have their clearance, it's the best time to go. I got like a bunch of really, like it was selling for a lot. I think it was like selling for $14, $15 herbal essence. And they normally are like $5 here, but then they're on clearance and I got them for 90 cents. So anytime they do have a clearance, it's really good deals to come by. So I did get some items. I got 2 little PopShelf bags full of stuff. It's like a kids brand that I have sold. I've gotten it from Target before. So I kind of just go towards brands I know do well. So there was a couple herbal essence things and I scanned those and they didn't make any money. I scanned some of the deodorants. I scanned some of the stuff I used to sell from here. Unfortunately, a lot of it's gated now, but I did get at least one brand of stuff and a variety of different scents of it. So yeah, all in all, not a great sourcing day. I'm gonna probably have to go out again. Maybe I'll go to Oklahoma City, I don't know. But I need to get some more stuff to make a shipment. And in the meantime, I just list it FBM now and sell it FBM until I have the shipment big enough to send in. So actually it's fine shipment. It's it would be a heavy one anyways. So maybe I'll do it. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I look forward to hanging out with you guys in the BOLO group and I will see you back next time for another Amazon selling video.